tries to make it's bad weather outside. It's cold, it's a stormy night. You know what's gonna? Anyway. Yar, matey. Welcome back to another episode of Dad the Noob tries to make. It's cold outside. The weather's kind of crap. You know what's gonna warm you up? Some homemade clam chowder and a sourdough bread bowl. So stick around and see if I can make this work. Making the yeast. Sugar, warm water, about 110 degrees, no hotter than that or it kills the yeast. And about a tablespoon and a half of ungranulated sugar. And already you can see the bubbles starting to form. We have successfully made yeast. It's sugar, yeast, and warm water. It's bubbled up nicely. What we have over here is about 7 cups of flour, divided almost equally in between all-purpose flour and bread flour. Bread flour to make the bread rise or something. I don't know. Some sort of special magical properties is in there. But sourdough bread bowls. So now we have our 7 cups of flour, about 3 all-purpose for bread flour, and then we're gonna dump into our giant bowl of
No.
Yeah, that's cool. Smoky. Then we're gonna throw our yeast mix. And now we're gonna stir it because I don't have a bread machine. And I'm gonna get a righteous workout and you're gonna go away. So thanks for sticking around and we'll come back when this is close to being done. All right, that's our dough. Dough-rific, dough-tastic, and that's Mooks. Say hi, Mooks.
Hello.
And he's helping me form the dough ball. That's really doughy. What are you doing over there, Mook?
I'm trying to roll a dough right now.
All right. Well, keep up the good work. It's gonna be a nice bicep workout.
Yep.
All right, it's been about an hour, and our dough has risen, as you can see. So it's a little inflated, so we're gonna press down ever so slightly to deflate it. Nice doughy goodness. All right, and here, we're gonna
Oh no.
we're gonna scoop it out, is what we're gonna do. There we go. Alright, so technical difficulties with the bread, making it less sticky now, and getting some of that elasticity back in. I don't have a fancy bread cutting thing, so I'm going to use my spatula. I'm going to try to cut this into as equal pieces as possible. You can see it's already separating, so the elasticity is good. Look at that. See? It cuts it like a knife. It feels so right. 6 separate pieces, and if they don't come out even, it's alright. Survival of the fittest. And then once that's done, we're going to take each individual bread ball and form it again, and pinching it because you want to have the balls tight and tight and round, sorry, juvenile. And that way you give some room for it to rise. Right? You might add a little bit of flour to keep the stickiness down. But by and large, you want them to look kind of like this, because once we're done forming them, we're going to set them on our cookie sheet here and let them cover them again with the dad cloth and let them rise for, let them sit for about 40 minutes as they rise. So stay tuned while we try to pull this one off. Alright, let's see how these things turned out. Alright, definitely rose, got a little bit bigger, not bad at all. Alright, so we have production assistant Alyssa. Hi. And she's going to apply the egg white glaze. So we put two egg whites on there. And we put a little bit of water. And what that's going to do, just like we did with the Pons au chocolat, it's going to make it crust and golden brown. So there you go. Just to keep applying that coat of egg whitey stuff. And the oven should be preheated to 400 degrees. And once that's done, the steam effect being created by the pan of water will keep this stuff keep the bread to rise, or allow the bread to rise and not dry out as much. And the glaze will create that golden effect that we want. The dough will continue to rise until it's finally baked. So 400 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. And we should have a bread bowl, a bun, something. All right, we'll be back. And here we have it. Nice big bowl-like breads. Even the little rinky-dink dude got a little bit swole up in the oven. The materials, the veggies for the clam chowder, and part of that is the servant job of peeling potatoes.
No.
It's not?
Most important.
It's the most important, not the servant part? Well, your nana would make me peel potatoes every Saturday morning, and it sucked. Because there's a lot of potatoes and there's a lot of us.
It sounds like that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're making it naked. Gotta keep this PG-13, Alyssa. Stop talking about naked potatoes. Gross. Okay, so the chowder is slowly cooking. We just added in the clams and the mussels, so we'll let that cook for a little bit. We have the bread here, which is very, very sweet. And now we're going to bowl them out. So I'm going to take my little paring knife here and ever so slightly make an incision. Then I'm going to transition to my bagel knife here. It has a serrated edge. And then I'm going to switch back to my paring knife because that was stupid. And then just slowly work our way around the edges. You want to keep some of the edge so that way you have a bowl effect happening, right? And then I don't know how to cut, so I'm making an overlap. And we're gonna dig into this bad boy, right? We're gonna pull them out.
Can I eat
So-
the top?
and we're gonna deepen this bowl because there's not a whole lot of soups that fit in this joint. So we're gonna fish this out a little bit and keep enough of the crust intact so that way. All right, fine here. What do you think?
Oh, that's really good.
All right, good. So we'll keep this right here for dipping. And so now we've bowled it out, right? So we're gonna do that for the rest of these, and we're gonna let Alyssa try one. I'm gonna record it, so stay tuned. All right, now we have Alyssa.
Birds are
She's gonna
come out.
bowl out.
A cut right here?
Yeah. Don't go too deep though.
Like a peasant, like begging for food, like, please give me food. Please give me clam chowder. Please.
So
Please.
you gotta give the peasants what they want. All right. The moment of truth. Let's see if this thing holds the sweet juice. Now bring it over here. All right. Hold on. Is anything soaking through the bottom so far? All right. Hold on. Get a little more sabaw in there.
Ooh.
All right.
Pretty. Well, it's spilling. Oh, yeah, it's spilling on the edge, but
Wow.
that's the wrong
The
top.
wrong top. All right. I got.
Small top. Small top.
There we go. Wow. Nope.
Small top.
Okay. How about?
Probably.
Good. Nope.
No.
All right. How about this one? Nope. I swear we just did this.
Yes.
Yay! We did it. Alyssa, we did it. Woohoo! Don't spill your soup. All right. All right. Nathan never eats clam chowder. And what do you think, Nathan?
I don't have muscles, so I don't know what it is.
But you got clams in there, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you're eating it. Is it good?
I don't
Honey, what do you think?
It's good.
Yeah.
I like
Luke,
the bread more.
you like the bread?
I like the
Abby?
Yeah, the bread's really good. Clam chowder's good too.
Good. All right, that's it from us to you. $20, and you get a feast for 6 people with bread, and you don't have to do the dishes. All right, take care.